This presentation is for the West Virginia Higher Education Policy Commission's Division of Health Sciences for the Mental Health Loan Repayment Program. The Mental Health Loan Repayment Program is a program to provide an incentive for practicing mental health professionals to deliver therapy or counseling services in underserved areas of West Virginia. It was recently established in 2019 by the West Virginia Legislature and is funded annually with allocated funds. The Mental Health Loan Repayment Program provides professionals the opportunity to complete a service obligation in an underserved West Virginia community for a repayment award of $10,000. As funds allow, award recipients can apply to renew their award after successful completion of the first year and can earn up to $30,000 for 3 years of full-time service. The program includes 6 mental and behavioral health professions which are eligible to receive funds. Eligible applicants must be a graduate of an accredited program from an institution of higher education. The applicants must have earned the degree which prepares them for licensure in one of the following disciplines: a licensed doctoral clinical psychologist, master's level licensed psychologist, licensed independent clinical social worker, licensed certified social worker, licensed professional counselor, and licensed marriage and family therapist. The applicant must already be employed in an underserved area of West Virginia and provide therapy or counseling for the majority of their practice. The Mental Health Loan Repayment Program Award is for $10,000. Awardees must be able to provide documentation of educational debt in that amount or exceeding the award they receive. Educational debt is any government, commercial, or foundational loans for actual costs paid for tuition and reasonable education and living expenses. You cannot use the Mental Health Loan Repayment Program loan for repayment of a personal or private loan to an individual. Awardees must agree to practice full-time for at least 1 year or part-time for at least 2 years in an approved underserved area of West Virginia. Underserved area is defined as any mental health professional shortage area located in West Virginia as determined by the West Virginia Bureau for Public Health. Any hospital devoted solely to the provision of mental health services or any additional mental health professional shortage area or HPSA as determined by the Director of Health Sciences. The award recipient must sign a practice agreement for the Mental Health Loan Repayment Program prior to disbursement of funds. The practice agreement will state the recipient is agreeing to practice full-time for 1 year or half-time for 2 years in an approved underserved area. To determine if an area is approved, you can use the Health Professional Shortage Area Find tool on the Health Resources and Service Administration's page. Once you click the link below, you will have a variety of options to filter your search. On the left side of the screen, please select the state of West Virginia and then select the county you're employed in. From there, you'll be able to determine if the county or the specific site is in an approved area. You may always reach out to the Division of Health Sciences with any questions about finding out if your service site is eligible at behavioralhealth@westvirginiahepc.edu. The application process is in the fall, and the application due date is November 15th. Awards are made by the Division of Health Sciences, the recommendations of an advisory panel, and are based upon a competitive process. The number of awards may vary due to the amount of allocated funds per year. Applicants must be employed at the time of application and demonstrate a commitment to practicing in an underserved area of West Virginia. All application materials must be received by November 15th. Those interested in applying must submit the following: a completed application, proof of degree, which could be a copy of transcripts, as long as it shows your name, degree awarded, and graduation date. Unofficial is okay. Another form of proof is a copy of your diploma. This can be a photocopy or high-quality photo that clearly shows your name, date, and the degree awarded. If you are awarded a mental health loan repayment program award, you will be required to have someone from your school complete a degree verification. You will additionally need 2 professional references. References must come from an individual who is not a relative and preferably a supervisory capacity. They must be knowledgeable about your experience as a mental and behavioral health professional, especially in West Virginia. Applications can be found online at cfwv.com in the Financial Aid and Planning site under Scholarships. Please click the link and look for loan repayment programs at the bottom of the page. This concludes the presentation for the Mental Health Loan Repayment Program. If you have any questions about this program, please email behavioralhealth@wvhepc.edu.